Well, everything that the white supremacists do, everything that happens to black people in the system of white supremacy, and all black people on the planet are subject to the system of white supremacy. Let's get that straight right out of the gate. So everything in all 9 areas of activity, which means the area of activity, number 5, called law. And that is, law will take in who goes to jail, who doesn't, and for what, and when, and for how long, and what the punishment will be, and what the circumstances will be. So when black people are put into a jail situation, a part of what you might call mind control, and you can control people's minds in sync with their bodies and whatnot, is to have black males become effeminized. So when you get them into the jail system, they have this urge to have sexual intercourse. So not having females available for that, for the most part, in most prisons throughout the entire world, then the black male, having all of this sexual force, will have a tendency to try to pretend that another male is a female. So then they will go through the motions as if that other male is a female. And so the white supremacists know about that, so therefore they plan for that, and they encourage it. And so when that black male comes out, I think one book, probably there are thousands of books, but I think the book written by one of the Patterson boys, of the Scottsboro boys, they called them, back in the 1930s, who were accused of raping a white woman. Once he went to prison, I think one of them in the book about under the title of the Scottsboro boys, I remember reading many decades ago how one of them, I think it was Haywood Patterson, said that he had a serious problem trying to get his sex life back on track because, and he didn't go into details, but presumably it was because he had engaged in what is now called homosexual or gay behavior while in prison. And I imagine this goes on all the time on a huge scale, which is right on track with what the white supremacists would want. Because anything that addles people, anything that throws their victims off track of being universal man and universal woman, which is what they should be becoming, what everybody, including white people, should be trying to become universal people with the best characteristics of universal people, then we wouldn't have all of this dysfunction among all of the people, regardless of all of the areas of activity we are engaged in. None of them are being enacted in the way that people should enact. I think most preachers, particularly Christian ministers, will say that the entire world is messed up in all areas of activity, that we are all corrupt because we're in a corrupt world.
Okay.
And certainly I agree with that, and the system of white supremacy is making it more corrupt because it's designed to be corrupt. Everything in the system of white supremacy is corrupt. It's very well done. It is very sophisticated corruption, but corruption for sure.
Okay.
And very destructive of the people. And sex is a part of it.
Right.